Hey, this is Noah from screenprintexchange.com, a place to sell your used screen printing equipment for free and find out how to repair your own equipment. Please be safety conscious when you do it. So I'm only giving you tips, or telling you how things work. But if you need help fixing it, you can call me. Okay, so this video is on cube relays. You'll often see these on any machine, electrical machine, controlled by a circuit panel, circuit board, or a PLC. And these are great for turning things on and off quickly. Sometimes there's an LED that says they're on and off, and when they're working, you can hear a little noise. They snap on and snap off. Oh, here we go. It sounds like this. You hear that? And there'll be an LED sometimes. This one does not have it, but you won't usually see these on M&R. You'll see mostly these and some of these. So more pins, more functions. So yeah, and so on most M&R presses, these are PLC controlled, or it can be turned on with a switch, panel mount switch. You'll see these on M&R, like M&R Saturn, or any of the graphic presses to turn on the vacuums or turn power on. It's all these functions, even just other functions in general. So, and these are very reliable. Occasionally they will fry out. And they're either 120 volts, and you can tell because the coil says 120 volts, or they're DC. They make different voltages and volts DC voltages as well. So yeah, we're going to show you how these kind of work. So these are both 120. You have to make sure it's the correct one, because you put a DC one into AC, it might work for like one time and then fry out. And often you can tell when these are fried out. There'll be like a scorch mark here, or it's not clicking or sticking or any of that stuff. So I'm going to show you one that I took apart. This is an Omron, 4 poles, 1, 2, 3, 4. Copper here. There's actually sometimes silver on these tabs. So this is the AC 120. This coil here, it's just a copper coil usually, draws this in. When current goes through it, draws it in like a magnet, like a electromagnet, draws it in, changes the function. So this could be normally closed, this circuit, meaning electricity is going through, and we go like this, electricity, these no longer are getting electricity, but these are getting electricity when it is this way. So that's a function there. So now electricity or none there. So this pin is up here. So electricity flows from here to there. So it goes boom, boom. Well, now it's flowing here, but when I push it in, it's flowing there. So, and these pins are for the coil. So this is where electricity goes in, and either electricity is going through this pin or that pin. And we can see this. I'm going to use my awesome $10, if I can find it. Here it is. It's on my lap. My awesome $10 Ace Hardware continuity tester. One of my favorite words. So we're going to say that we're not going to test from these points. This is where electricity comes in. This is where it's distributed. So we're going to go from here to here. And this is a continuity tester. Battery wire comes from here all the way here, or the other way. There's a battery in here and there's a light in there. So if there's no power going through this wire, then there's no electricity going through it. So So this is normally closed, meaning electricity can flow. And this one is normally open, so electricity can't flow. You see that? So, but if I push, if this motor right here, I'm going to do it manually with my finger. If I push it in, which this is what it's supposed to do, if I have electricity and I touch this, that will turn on. So that would be, that's normally open because no power's on it. And this one's normally closed. Okay, when the PLC or something else triggers it, this triggers this coil. This will snap in, and this wire will turn on, and this one will turn off. So you can hook up different devices or different functions of that machine on different things. Some things you want on, some things you want off at different timing points. So isn't that fun? So normally, now it's on, now it's off. So yeah, this makes it fun, you know. It's like, it's not like always open or always closed. This when a machine cycles. So this allows for that. So look at that. So that's it. So you put your, if this was 24 volts DC, you put a 24 volts DC here. This is 120 AC, so you put it here. And this provides electricity to this part. See? I can touch it anywhere. I can put it in the middle, and electricity flows through this part right here. So that's how these work. So the more yellow these get, or you can look at a new one and an old one, the more yellow it gets, the higher frequency for this to be blown. And what blows on these are the coils, or one of these gets frozen to a terminal, and it cannot come off of it, and that's called an electrical arc, and that's what will cause a like a smoky look to it, like a little fire smoke, and eventually sometimes it breaks off, but then it's never what it used to be, and it usually shorts that out. So if you have an LED, which is very helpful, I think this one has one. You'll show it going on and off, is always on and never turns off. That means it probably shorted to one of these terminals, or it's supposed to be on all the time. Here's the spring that helps this go back and forth, or actually this one, I believe, returns it to the position it's supposed to be, which is normally on with these pins. So that's how relays work. They're fascinating and tricky at the same time. So I often try replacing these, see if that works. I don't throw these away. Usually I just smack them with a hammer and pull out all the copper, silver, steel, whatever, because I don't like things going to landfill. And if it's broken, don't put it back in. When you're repairing it, you should have extras of these, because you're going to try, you won't know which is good and which is bad, and you're going to put a bad one in thinking that you fixed it, and then it'll cycle for a half day and not work again. Get rid of that nowhere in your parts department, and the best way is just to smash it and throw it away. I don't like throwing away, or scrap it. So there's copper in this coil, very thin, but that's what you want to do, then do it. So this is Noah again. Please subscribe. I need more subscribers, and if you have questions, list them below. I'll help you out. Thank you. Bye.